The broadcasting program has been one of the fastest growing programs at Bergen Community College. Recently, in 2020, the news studio underwent major renovations and received all new equipment. Here to explain is Bergen's own Professor Hemstreet.
They opened this building up and they built the brand new TV facility. Two, they kind of matched, but nothing had been done since. There's reasons for that. The faculty aged and retired, and then there was kind of a dearth in leadership. So the equipment just got old, and you really have to replace your equipment every 4 or 5 years, 6, 7 years. It went about 10, 12 years without getting replaced. Also, when you came into the TV studio, it looked old. It just didn't have a good aesthetic. It wasn't attractive to students. So that was the motivation, and also to improve the curriculum. Well, the old equipment kind of looked like Sanford and Son, an episode of that. That said, it looked like a junkyard. It looked like Fred Sanford's junkyard. And so when students came in, it had a bad optic, but also it was standard definition, and it was an old style. So if you look into the control room, the press and control room, all the sources appear on one monitor, one gigantic monitor. That's the way things are done now. When you had fixed monitors, you couldn't do that. Plus, the old monitors were CRTs. They were warm, they got hot, you needed a lot of fans, so it's not green friendly. The new monitor is very green friendly. But the most important thing, man, really is it just looks cool, really, really cool. But it's also the way that people do television now. We pretty much built a miniature version of a real broadcast studio, a modern broadcast studio. The previous studio, again, looked like something from the 90s, 80s or 90s. It would excite students. Students would come in here and say, I want to work in here. So it didn't take a lot to motivate the students to want to work in here. They'd come in here before and it was, yeah, this is nice. Without a doubt, the new equipment has really attracted more students. There's no question about that. Students come in here and there's a wow factor. It's a showroom. You go in to buy a car and you see the pretty cars in the showroom. Oh, I want that, I want that. And that's the effect we were going for. Well, the future here is to expand. We want to expand broadcasting. We're still trying to figure out, do students want broadcasting, television broadcasting, or do they want film? Turns out they want both. So we're going to continue to expand both areas, hopefully add more course offerings. The future that I hope holds for us is a connection to all of the production facilities that are being built. So I see the future being very bright.
With the improvements and new equipment here at Bergen, the teachers and students are able to take the next step in the future of broadcasting. The best is yet to come here at Bergen.